Today we're going to be looking at some Greek and Latin word parts. When I teach this, I like to fold my paper in half, hot dog style. Remember hot dog style from when you were little? And this gives me 2-column notes. That way I can put the word part over here. Here I can put the definition. And here I can write some examples. So we'll go ahead and start looking. I think I said 2-column notes, but I meant to say 3 because this gives us the 3 columns. The word part that we looked at today was phone, and phone is going to mean sound. That would be like a phonograph or a telephone. Oh, I see some of you are probably already noticing some of these other little parts that you already know. And then we have photo. I like to skip a line so that I can keep it really organized for my eyes to see carefully. Photo means light. Again, we can add the photograph. I don't know, maybe you know some other words that have photo in them. Oh, I know another one, photocopy, where I make another copy using light. Graph, that's been part of a couple of these words here. And graph means to write or record. We have autograph, maybe a photograph. Auto means self. Oops. So we have autobiography. Lots of little parts of words I see. Or maybe something is on autopilot. It's piloting itself. Tele. Tele means distance, or tele. And maybe like a telephone means sound from a distance. So we have telephone. I think we talked this morning about a telescope. And scope means to see. Then we have bio. You probably know some words with bio already, but bio means life. So biology, it's the study of life. Or we could do biography, a story of a life. It could be your life, would be the autobiography. But if you're writing a story about Abraham Lincoln, that would be a biography on Abraham Lincoln. We talked about scope, which means to see, like a telescope. Or microscopic. That scope means to see something that's very, very, very small, because micro means very small, tiny. And so we could say the microscope. Again, the microscope lets us see something that's very small. Or a microphone takes a small sound and amplifies it to make it bigger. Wow, we're doing a lot of these. We have cycle, which means it's like round. You could think of like a life cycle or a bicycle. Bi means two. We could do, I think we talked about this one today, sim. Sim means together. And we talked about symbiotic, which means that something lives together. They live in harmony together. I think we talked about the Nemo example, Nemo with the sea anemones. They have a symbiotic relationship. Oh, I know. We talked about the suffix, adding the suffix er or or to a verb. And so that is going to mean that it's the person that does the job. And what I mean by that was like a teacher, when we add on the er to the verb teach, that means that the person does this as a job. Or a baker, they bake as a job. It doesn't always have to be as a job, as we can say somebody that's hiking, they hike. That's what they're doing. I'll add one more. This will be our last one. I didn't talk about this one, but it ist is a same thing, person that does that job. This means the same as above. Okay, so like a scientist, they do science. Maybe a biologist, they learn about or teach about biology. So this is a beginning place for us for Latin and Greek word parts. Keep this in the reference section of your notebook, and we will add more and more to it all the time. Okay? I hope you like this. I hope it makes you really interested.